Hi everybody, I'm the Freight Broker Trainer. Today I want to talk about lane development. Now, what lane development is just consistent freight that moves from point A to point B in a given sector that you have found and developed through your freight searching. For instance, one of the main lanes I developed when I was a young freight agent was I was moving a frozen product from Champaign, Illinois, out to San Jose, California. It was actually going to Oakland, California for export to China, but I had freight coming back from San Jose. And what a lane is, basically Champaign, Illinois to Oakland would be one lane. Another lane would be Oakland coming back to Chicago. So what I want to do is develop that lane for my carriers so I can have consistent freight all the time, which means less work on my part and also high revenues in return. Well, the lane that I developed going from Champaign out to Oakland was a frozen pork product, and it was USDA inspected for export to China. And I had a ton of refrigerated carriers that wanted to go out there and get out to the San Jose area or Salinas, California, which is America's pretty much vegetable bowl, if you will. It's where a lot of your produce comes out of during your summer months and pretty much feeds America. All right. Now, I found this shipper, and he told me that he had these loads moving consistently 10, 15, 20 a week. And the first time I posted them on the load board, my phones just lit up. They blew up. And I had carriers in a bidding war to get this freight. So I realized I had something special. This was my first time that I had actually developed a lane. So I really didn't know what to do with it. I had to seek some advice from a more experienced agent. He kind of helped me out along the way. Well, I had the freight at $3,900 a load with this company that I was running it for. And I was getting carriers that were bidding it. I wasn't even negotiating the rate with them, that were bidding it at $2,500 a load to run it to me, so I can make a $1,400 a load profit on it. Now, that's good and that's bad. All right, when you get a carrier that's going to run it that cheap, because it was actually 2,200 miles going out there, he is running it, a refrigerated carrier, for about $1.25 a mile. All right, I had about $1.85 in it. All right, so I had plenty of room to negotiate. I had plenty of room to make money on the freight, but I wanted a good, reliable carrier that I could count on. All right, now I developed this lane. I made a lot of money off this lane. Literally, I was making about $10,000 a week off of it, and it lasted for quite a long time. Coming back, those same carriers that I would send out, I would load produce in Salinas and the surrounding areas to come back, all points going east, whether it be Detroit to the terminal markets, Chicago, Kansas City. I had consistent loads going to Boston and also to Hunts Point in the terminal up there for produce. So what I'm saying is I would move these refrigerated carriers out to Oakland to get them out there, and I would get them at a very good rate, and then I would move them back to Boston. Now, coming back to Boston, they actually charged me, or even Detroit or Chicago, they charged me a premium rate, because that's where the carriers get their real money, is in the summertime. They'll get it out on the West Coast in California. But to get back out there, I could always get them at what's called a backhaul rate, and I could get them at a very cheap rate. But the number one thing is you don't want to do is you don't want to kill your carrier, because if you do this right, you'll use the same carrier every load. He might not, you're going to have one carrier that might only have 5 or 6 trucks, but they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And as I said, to do it correctly, you want to use the same carrier on every one of your movements, because he is someone you have established you can trust. He is someone that's going to do the job good for you, and he's someone that's hopefully not going to try to back solicit you, because that's very, very big in this industry, not only from other freight brokers that will do it that you might co-broker with, but also from the carrier themselves. I mean, this is a dog-eat-dog industry. So the next time you're out there searching for your freight, think about this. Think about where that freight is going, and when he gets there, your carrier gets there, try to find something ahead of time and see if it's moving on a regular, consistent basis, and just make a circle out of this. Call it the circle of life, if you will. All right, make a circle out of this, and you'll find that you'll have good, consistent money all the time. You won't have to search for freight a lot. And as long as you service your customer correctly and service your carrier, then you should be good to go. Guys, for more information on our freight broker training programs, go to our website at www.freightbrokertrainer.com or call us toll free at 855-269-9100. We have a special offer going on right now for our online training at 50% off, but only for people who are watching this video on YouTube. You need to look at the last screen and the first screen. You'll see the link to log in at freightbrokertrainer.com/special-offer. Check it out. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a good day.